Hello, folks. I was speaking to a bloke the other day and we was talking about inflation. He was saying, them people demanding more wages, it's going to drive up inflation. I said, what about China then? He says, what about China? I said, well, they say food prices in China, that's causing inflation. And I said, what about India? He says, what about India then? I says, well, in India they reckon that it's fuel prices causing inflation. Oh. And so you think about this, you think, well, why does people what goes on strike want more money? Is it A, because they're greedy people, or B, because when they go down a shop, money that they use down a shop or to pay their bills ain't buying as much? I thought, well, it's usually because it ain't buying as much. Now, some of the reasons why it can't buy as much might be in certain areas, like wheat. Okay, wheat, there's a bit of a world shortage of wheat. So, allegedly anyway. So, of course, the price of wheat goes up, that causes the price of bread goes up, because it's short. Same as if there weren't many bananas, banana prices would go up because they'd be in short supply. Whereas if there was loads and loads of bananas, then they'd be really cheap because there'd be so many of them. Same as if there was supposing you had a diamond and it was really big, and it was the only one, they'd say it's priceless because it's the only one. If you could walk out in the street and there was diamonds everywhere, I mean big ones, same as that one, well that one wouldn't be anything, would it? Because it's just going to pick them up off the street. So then you think, well, money. Why do people every so often say, here, my money can't buy as much, I need more of it. So I'll go to my boss, I say, here boss, look, I went down the shops with Mrs the other day. She was moaning at me because she said, you ain't giving me enough housekeeping. And I didn't get a lot of ear roll. And so he says, I suppose you're going to be grumbling all day about that. I said, well, I might do a bit. He said, I suppose you're going to want a pay rise, aren't you? I said, well, a bit come in handy. I mean, life at home with the old missus, it could be a bit calmer, shall we say. So he said, oh, right. Anyway, he has to put his price up, doesn't he? So there's my boss, a bit grumbly, and his customers are a bit grumbly because they've had to pay more for what we do, see? So, but that's because we're reacting. It's not us causing the inflation, it's us reacting to the inflation. So why is there more inflation? Well, I was thinking about that. Now, when that bank went wobbly the other day, the Bank of England comes along, it sort of says, well, here, bank, do you want a bit extra dosh? And I go, a few billion would be handy. So the Bank of England, I think it's something like 10 billion, something like that. So let's shift 10 billion their way. Now that 10 billion, where's that come from then? If you think about inflation, and you think that things cost more than they used to, say a decade ago you wouldn't have bought, you wouldn't need much money to buy the same things you need more money to buy today. Why is that then? Well, it's a bit like the banana analogy, isn't it? If there's more of something, it's less value, isn't it? So, if there's more money in the system, individual pound in your pocket, it's going to be worth less, isn't it? So, therefore, if it's worth less, then you'll need more of it to buy the same amount you did before. That's why it's going to cause you to go to your boss and annoy him for more money. It's not, I mean, there are other reasons why you go to your boss, because maybe he said, here, you can do that extra work. And you think, oh well, that's more seniority, isn't it? That's a more complicated thing. I think I should be worth more. See? Because you're doing something more skilled. And you can't get as many people what has got that skill as what you're doing. So that's one reason. Another reason why something might be worth more is because, say, the price of wheat, for example, where as I say, where there's a bit of a shortage of it. So that means it's to buy it, you need more money because people want to get more for it because they've got less of it. So it restricts the supply by increasing the price of it. But generally speaking, if you look over the whole system, there's effectively more money in the system. So that's why that money, which there's more of, buys less. That's why you have to go and ask for more of it. Again, with the things like fuel, well, that's normally people trade in dollars, don't they? They keep putting more and more dollars into the system. If they keep putting more and more dollars into the system, you'll need more and more of them to buy the same amount of oil, won't you? So that causes inflation, doesn't it? See? Anyway, I hope that's made sense. And there we are. Well, anyway, leave a comment below and give me one of them nice big ratings. And subscribe. Thank you very much. Ha! Cheerio!